Chapter 36 of the Tao Te Ching identifies a natural law. It explains the interplay of yin and yang. Lao Tzu summarizes these phenomena with one principle. The soft and yielding overcomes the hard and strong. Chapter 37 is the final chapter of the Tao Te Ching. Lao Tzu offers a concluding statement on the Tao. The Tao is always non-action, yet nothing is left undone. Why is this the constant nature of the Tao? What do non-action and nothing left undone really mean? Join Ching as he explores the wisdom of the Tao Te Ching. Chapter 36 describes the natural law of yin and yang. Lao Tzu teaches that this interplay is a natural rhythm. It is a cycle of rising, turning, and transformation. Some people claim this chapter teaches cunning and scheming. Lao Tzu says, to shrink something first, let it expand. To weaken something first, let it grow strong. To bring something down, first, let it rise. To take something, first, give it. What does it mean to let something expand first? If you want something to contract, let it stretch open. Once it is fully extended, it will naturally snap back. Is this really scheming? Lao Tzu says these are simply natural phenomena. Consider a flower. It cannot wither without blooming first. When a flower is in full bloom, it will soon fade. Some flowers open at night and are gone by morning. If you do not see them at night, you miss them entirely. When a flower fades, it has already reached its peak. When the moon is full, it will begin to wane the next day. There is no scheming involved here. To weaken something, first let it grow strong. Every dynasty in history grew strong before it declined. Strength and weakness are relative concepts. Decline only becomes apparent after a period of strength. The Zhou dynasty flourished before it weakened. The Ming dynasty was powerful before it crumbled. The Ching dynasty reached its peak before it fell. This is simply the natural order. To bring something down, first let it rise. If you want something to fall, let it climb higher first. When a stock keeps rising, a sharp drop is coming. An unstoppable company can suddenly collapse. A brilliant athlete may be gone by the next season. This is the law of inevitability. A cunning person may exploit these principles. But Lao Tzu is only explaining the underlying law. How you apply it is your own business. Lao Tzu does not manage how people use the Tao. A schemer wants to eliminate someone in a group. It is hard to act without harming others. The schemer makes that person stand up. Once he is taller than the rest, he becomes a target. The schemer uses flattery to make the person feel proud. This is the tall hat strategy. When someone flatters you, be cautious. When someone praises you, raise your guard. Modern education focuses too much on praise. Children raised only on praise cannot handle setbacks. They fall apart after a single failure. A child who has learned to endure criticism will not break. Understand the consequences of your choices. To take something, first give it. Is international aid always selfless? Consider 4 people playing mahjong. If one player wins everything, the game ends. To keep playing, the winner lends money to the others. The winner keeps playing and continues to profit. Some think this is generosity. In reality, it is giving in order to extract more later. True giving has no expectation of return. Giving with a hidden purpose is not the Tao. Selfless giving is always welcome. When someone loses everything, they were often given a great deal first. People often blame others for their own greed. You could have refused what was offered. Lao Tzu summarizes these phenomena with one statement. This is called subtle illumination. The soft and yielding overcomes the hard and strong. Does this actually work in real life? Softness is not helplessness or incapacity. You must understand strength to choose to be yielding. Without strength, Your yielding is meaningless. Many people misunderstand this principle. They think non-action means losing out. They do not understand what yielding really is. Yielding means you understand strength and set it aside. That is when yielding becomes truly powerful. Consider a wife whose husband comes home late. If she is passive, he may never come home. That is weakness, not yielding. If she fights him, the marriage suffers. The wise approach is different. She leaves his dinner untouched on the table. She does not accuse him or attack him. She simply says she is not hungry. He is left to reflect on his own behavior. That is the soft overcoming the strong. It is wisdom, not scheming. If you punish a child for every missed point, they will lie. They will hide their grades to avoid pain. A fish cannot survive out of water. A fish lives in water and does not feel its presence. It only realizes the water's value when it is gone. Nations should reflect on their instruments of power. A nation's sharpest weapons must not be displayed. If you show them, others will try to surpass you. This leads to destructive arms races. Transparency can sometimes be a disadvantage. The Eastern approach is to share only what should be shared. Lao Tzu suggests having defenses as a matter of prudence, but flexing your power only invites trouble. If you want peace, do not invite conflict. Lao Tzu has now laid the groundwork for his conclusion.